Hello, Vikes fans. I am so happy to report that the Vikings defeated the Packers by a score of 23-10 and are now in first place in the division. That feels good. Wow, I feel good. I knew that I would. Now, heading into this game, defensively, we need to contain Rodgers and play tight press coverage on their receivers. And for the first half a quarter that Rodgers played, we were containing him. And then, as you all know, it's been kind of blown out of proportion. Barr hit Rodgers. He's out for this play. Rodgers is getting carted off.
Is he really?
Yeah. And you know, you'd hate to see someone get hurt like that, but so without Rodgers, Mike McCarthy is going to have to do a little bit more than just eat pizza and drink beer. So yeah, it looks like he'll be out for the whole season. But you know what? Enough about that. Let's get to the game. The first big play was an Xavier Rhodes interception, which set up the first touchdown of the game. A 27-yard screen pass from Keenum to Jet McKinnon. Oh, yes! Come on! Go, Jet! Yes! The Vikings were later looking to add to their lead, but then Jet McKinnon fumbled, and what's-his-face, Matthews, picked it up, had a big return, gave the Packers great field position for the tying score. But, like a great team, the Vikings responded with an 8-play, 84-yard drive, ending with a 3-yard touchdown run by Jet McKinnon. Yeah!
What happened was...
We scored anyway. And I say that because early on that drive, Rudy was denied a catch. You gotta be kidding me!
That is really bad.
That's really bad. But like I said, we scored anyway.
I always think of that, the Dallas game on Thanksgiving. No matter what the refs did, they couldn't give it to
Don't you
them.
really take offense to any of...
My dad thinks of that '98 Dallas game a lot. The Packers caught another big break as Keenum threw his first interception of the season. However, they were only able to get a field goal out of it. It could have been a touchdown. However, Hundley hit the guy, but he kind of bobbled it as he went to the ground, and I'm just like, okay, if that one by Rudy was not a catch, that had better not be a catch. And the refs made the right call. So we're going into the second half, only up 14-10, but we are completely dominating the Packers offensively. But for some reason, there are some people like, oh my gosh, we're screwing this up, we might lose. Yeah, no, I don't know how. It's like, hey, they're not moving the ball on us, okay? You know what? I mean, I was never really worried. I was kind of sitting comfortably in my chair, as you probably already saw. And, like, the second half, not much happened. I mean, we outscored them 9-0 with 3 field goals. The last one was a 53-yarder, Forbath's longest of the season. So that was pretty cool to see. Another thing that was cool to see was, Laquan Treadwell making that one-handed catch. It's like, they banned Stickum decades ago, but we don't need Stickum now with the gloves we've got. It brings me to another point. I know heading into this game, a lot of people were like, oh no, Stefon Diggs is not going to play. Which, yeah, that is a bad thing. Stefon Diggs is an awesome player. But to me, I'm just like, okay, who's going to step up now? Is it going to be Floyd, Treadwell, Jarius Wright? And yes, I'd say, Treadwell stepped it up some, I think he's starting to be a good player this year. But, Adam Thielen continued to do his thing. He's great. But I think the star of the game offensively was Jerick the Jet McKinnon. 99 yards of total offense, and he scored both touchdowns. He's doing great. But our defense, like I said, did a great job today. They were fantastic. They only gave up 10 points. Both of them were on short fields. But we picked off Hundley 3 times, One of them was by a one-handed catch by Harrison Smith, and I think he was kind of the star defensive player of the game. He was all over the field. He had an interception and a sack and a half. But now, next week, we host the Baltimore Ravens, a team who actually just lost in overtime to the Chicago Bears. And, I expect our defense to do a great job on them. It's just a question, how our offense will do. I mean, if Stephon Diggs will be good to come back, that'd be great. And who our quarterback will be, will Keatum do it? I mean, he's doing good for the most part, but he's kind of iffy, like to some people. Or will Bradford be healthy enough to play? And on the other hand, there's also Teddy Bridgewater, who will be off the pup after this. But I highly doubt he'll play. But I feel like he's going to play before this season is over. So right now, we have a great opportunity to grab a hold of this division. Let's do this. Go Vikings!